morning, everybody. It's time for day 2 of our 30-day yoga challenge. Good morning. I hope you're having a great morning so far. Let's get started. I'm going to start in a standing position again today. And let's just take the feet back and forth, opening up those toes. Oh, that feels good. Up on the toes, kind of opening up the calves at the same time. Get the hips moving a little bit. And even it out, hands overhead, reaching tall. Oh, activate your core, reach down through your toes, grip the floor, and take a tiny little back bend. And forward fold, halfway down, flat back. All the way up. Stretch, reaching tall, and all the way down. Let your hands dangle, your head dangle. Let the weight of your head decompress your spine. Doesn't matter if your legs are straight or not. Feel that stretch through the lower back and the arms, the head, the upper back. Take those shoulders side to side. And all the way up. Woo. And up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. If you're joining, please make sure you mute yourself. Thank you. And one more time, halfway down. Forward fold, flat back. Good morning. And all the way up. Tiny little back bend. And all the way down. See if you can get a little bit farther down this time. Make those hands almost touch the floor. Again, it doesn't matter if your legs are bent or straight. So you're reaching for the floor, letting the weight of your head and your torso create that pull for your spine, decompressing the spine. Good morning, sweet kitten. Woof. And all the way up. One last time. Whew. And hands to the side. A little shoulder roll, up and back, up and back, up and back. Oh, that feels good. And forward and down, forward and down, forward and down. We're going to take our hands high and then to chair position. We're going to lower into chair position. So we're just kind of pretending that we're sitting in a chair. Feet flat. This stretches our calves. Activates our glutes. You can do goddess pose here, hands here, or hands high. Whatever feels good. And try to sit down just a little bit lower. And release all the way up and all the way down. See how far you can go this time. Woo, look there. Starting to warm up, starting to get a little bit of flexibility back this morning. And one more time, all the way up. Tiny little back bend. And down into chair. Choose your arm. See if you can go down a little bit farther this time. Three more breaths here. And release. And ragdoll all the way down. Woo. And while we're down here, we're just going to walk our hands forward, feet back, pedal it out. We're in down dog. Hips high. Reaching for the sky, shoulders and chest, reaching for the floor. Stretch it out. Whew. Does not matter if your heels reach the floor Pull it out, pull it out. Every day it's a little bit closer. Woo. We're gonna stay right here. Equalize on your right foot. Straighten your left leg and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to the other side. Pedal it out a few times in between. Equalize on your left foot. Straighten your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pedal it out. Woo! That definitely warms up. Gets a little bit more flexible now. My feet are almost touching the floor now. Heels. Woo. And walk those feet forward. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Come right back up. Woo. Standing position. Arms high. Reaching for the sky. Woo. And release. Hands to hips. We're going to take one step forward with the right foot. Back leg. We're going to angle that. Keep your torso straight. Arms straight. We are in warrior one. You can deepen that as you like. Work that front foot down. Make sure your back foot is at an angle. Stability, weight in the heels. We're going to open that up to warrior two. So just windmill your arms back. Pointing forward. Strong front leg. Feel this in your glutes, your quad, your calves. Windmill that down. Side angle pose. Stretch through the hip. Your long side, you should feel a nice stretch through your hip all the way down to your foot. Connect through your big toe, the inside of your instep. Woo. From here, we're going to take that left hand down to the side of the foot. Right hand down. Left foot comes straight. And we are in lizard. Good runner stretch. Woo. Keep that knee up for right now. We're going to drop that knee in a second. 3 more breaths with the knee up. Now drop that knee. Relax that left foot and bring the right foot across. And we are in pigeon. Find the edge of your pigeon. Roll it back and forth. Ooh, every day it gets a little bit easier, a little bit more flexible. You can feel that stretch in the inner thigh, the piriformis, hip flexor, the quad on the back leg. Woo. And just relax your left leg. See how far down you can get into this. You can even take it down into a sleeping pigeon if that's available to you. You can also use a pillow right here. Stack your arms on a pillow. All kinds of fun. All kinds of ways to modify. So modify as needed. Find the space in that pose that works for you. 3 more breaths here. And coming back up onto the hands, we're going to slide that right leg back. Do a couple cat cows. We're on all fours now. Do a couple cat cows to cleanse all that. Woo! Just take notice of how different the right side of your body feels from the left side of your body now. And curl those toes under. And pop right back up into down dog. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Woo. And walking the feet forward. Roll that spine up one little vertebrae at a time. Whew. And we're back to standing. Hands overhead. And release. And we're gonna do that all on the other side. Left foot forward. Nice, strong front leg, back leg. Your right leg should be at an angle. Torso still forward. We're in warrior one. Strong. Wiggle that front foot out. Make sure your weight is over your heels on the front foot and the inside of the insole on the back. Big toe side on the back foot. As deep as you can with that. And then we're going to open that up to warrior two. Take it a little deeper. Putting that front arm. Strong gaze down the arm. This is a confidence builder for the rest of the day. And we're going to windmill that front arm down to the leg. Stretch, stretch, stretch through the long side. The long body, you'll feel your side stretch through the hip, shoulder, the lats. Woo. And from here, we're going to take that right hand down to the side, left hand down to the side. Right leg comes straight. Stay up on the knees for now. We're in lizard again. Start to feel that stretch in the inner thighs. Woo. And the quad. Strong quads, strong hamstrings. 3 more breaths here. And drop that right knee. Woo. And bring that left foot across, down into pigeon. Find your pigeon, relax that back leg. Allow yourself to sink into the pigeon. Find the edge that's comfortable for you. Grab a pillow if you want. Sit it right here. Lean up on a couch even. Use all props that are around you when you need to. You don't have to have special equipment to do yoga. I use a lot of crazy items as props. Feeling that edge of the pigeon here. We're going to drop down into sleepy pigeon. Again, you can stay where you were. And just find that edge. Or you can come down to sleepy pigeon for a second. You can have a block. You can have a bolster, a blanket, a pillow, anything right here. And just rest your head. Two more breaths here. And release. Come back up on the hands. Slide that left leg back. We're in tabletop. Woo. Cat cow. Even it out. Woo. A few times each direction, your own speed. Ooh. And one more time. Curl those toes under and pop your legs back up into down dog. Step it back and pedal it out. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. And walking those feet forward. Ooh, coming up one vertebrae at a time. We are standing again. Hands overhead. Whew. And release. Whew. And one more little balance pose, and then we'll go down onto the floor for a minute. All right, we're going to equalize our weight. Find your weight on your right side. And let's kick that left knee out and find your tree. So your tree can be at your ankle, at your knee, or all the way up. Just work at finding the spot for you. And don't be afraid to fall. When you feel that unbalanced feeling, means you're working on the edge of your balance for right there. That's fine. Find a good spot for you. Whew, there we go. And just get right back into the pose. 2 more breaths here. And release. Even it out. Stretch those toes again. Find your balance on the left. And kick that right knee out. And find your tree on the right. Three more breaths here. And release. Step it out, step it out. Arms overhead, reaching high one more time. Tiny little back bend. And ragdoll all the way down. Hands flat, stepping back. Woo. Down dog one last time. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Woo. And drop the knees. Cat cow. Few times in your own speed. Ooh, cross the ankles behind you and come back into an easy seat. Ooh. Hands overhead and twist to the right. Right hand behind, left hand on the knee. Tiny little twists. Two more breaths here. And release. Hands overhead, switching sides. Left hand behind, right hand on the knee for support. Whew. And my back just popped. Awesome. Two more breaths here. And release. Hands overhead. Ooh. And reaching forward. Front fold. Reach your hands out as far as you can. Keeping the sit bones locked on the floor so you're stretching that lower back for one last time. Ooh. 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 Two more breaths here. And walk those hands back up. Hands to knees. Close your eyes for just a second. Nice straight back. Whew. Just take a minute and notice how your body's feeling now. Where the energy levels are different, where your flexibility is different. Your confidence is different in your body right now. Take note of any places that are still a little tight or problematic. You may need to work on those a little bit more, or be aware of those in the future. And just take about 10 breaths silence and get yourself ready for your day. And release. Roll those shoulders back, open the eyes. Let's movement back into the hands. Coming on up. Whew. Back to standing. Whew. Excellent. Thank you for joining me today for day 2 of our 30-day yoga challenge. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.